Yo, what's up guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to peek properly in order to get more kills and win more games. I'll also talk about the different peeks that you can do in CS2 and a lot more. Now enjoy the video. The first thing that you need to know about peeking is the peeker's advantage. I found a really good explanation on Reddit about the peeker's advantage to help you understand how it works. The player who peeks will see the enemy faster than the enemy will see him. This is because of the netcode. Your position appears a little behind where you actually are to other players on because of your ping, which is effectively how long it takes to communicate your position to the server. If the enemy holds a static position, your client knows where they are when you peek, but they still haven't gotten the updates from you, so there is a brief period where you see the enemy before they see you during the peek. Higher tick rate and lower ping can reduce peeker's advantage, and there is also lag compensation techniques that can reduce it, but it's almost always present to some extent, and this is one of the reasons why people jiggle peek instead of holding angles in a lot of games. This post on Reddit that you just heard is really useful, and now you can understand why there is a peeker's advantage in CS2. Now we'll talk about the different types of peeks and what is a peek. So what exactly is a peek in CS2? A peek in CS2 means to take a look around the corner from cover. It means to quickly find your opponent, kill him, or just get any information about him. There are a couple of peeks that you can use. Juggle peek. This is an advanced technique. It's a whole series of little strays in opposite directions. This technique allows you to check positions one by one without being exposed too widely. Note that juggle peek can still be countered, your enemy can still calculate your movement and kill you. Shoulder peek. This is performed to collect information or bait your enemy for a shot. Get out of cover as quickly as possible and go back in an instant. At the same time, try not to unveiling yourself to the enemy as much as you can. Showing just a shoulder tip and hiding again is more than enough. Basically, as the name says, you need to master the movement to only show your shoulder. Wide peek, crouch peek. A wide peek, on the other hand, is a peek where you commit to the fight and peek. In this, you just strafe out the wall wide and start shooting. You can also tap the crouch button while doing it, and then it becomes a crouch peek. Crouch peek can sometimes work against good opponents because it will throw away their crosshair placement, as your model will pop up lower than the head level on their screen. Never press W key when you peek. You are probably wondering why, and the reason is peeking with the W key typically involves walking forward, which is slower compared to the faster strafe peeking method where you use the A and D keys to move side to side while peeking. Also, when you peek using the W key, your whole body might be exposed before you can react to fire back. Strafe peeking allows you to expose less of your body at a time, minimizing the risk of being an easy target. Another really important aspect of peeking is your crosshair placement. Your crosshair should be always where you expect the enemies to be. Having a good crosshair placement will minimize the space your crosshair need to travel to shoot the enemy, and the only way to get a good crosshair placement is to play the game more and learn where the enemies might be and where their heads are going to appear. Another aspect that will help you get more kills is to peek fast. Peeking slowly will give more time for your enemies to kill you, and by peeking fast there is a big chance your opponents will not expect a fast peek and you will throw their crosshair placement off. That's why you also don't want to hold shift while peeking, because the enemies are going to see you anyway, so holding shift is useless. After I told you everything about peeking and how to peek, you can go ahead and give them a try in CS2. I hope this video helped you, and I really appreciate you if you like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you in my next video. See ya!